LeBron is sitting on his throne. Here's the reality. With the Warriors out of it, everybody wants to win a championship. LeBron is now the big dog. He gives you the best shot. If you're a free agent right now, you're ring hunting to go out and win a championship. Keep in mind, Anthony Davis wants to play with LeBron. And obviously LeBron wants him to come, but it's just the same theory of when LeBron went to go play with D-Wade. That was D-Wade's house. They're joining LeBron's home there with the Lakers. As a free agent, you got to look at that situation and be salivating. We talking about Al Horford. The news just drops that he opts out of his contract. You got guys like Brook Lopez. There's a number of free agents, a number of solid players that may take those pay cuts. And D. Jones, we talked about this a little earlier. You'd be willing to take a pay cut for a championship, for a ring. Yeah. And now when you look at this LA squad, you're going to be asking, agents are going to be ringing around.
Yeah, they said, man, players have an opportunity to go play with LeBron to get a ring, take less money and go get a ring. Damon Jones said he'll do the same thing. Said he'll take less money to play with LeBron to get a ring. Some players are ring chasing.
Pelinka, Jeannie Buss, Kurt Rambis, Linda Rambis off the phone, off the hook. So you got to see the opportunity there. LeBron is king, baby.
He may be. We'll see if he still has it come next playoffs, because LeBron doesn't play defense in the regular season, wisely, given the number of miles on his legs. And then in the playoffs, he always reminds us who's still the best.
You don't question that, though, right?
Didn't have well, I do now, because he didn't have the playoffs this year to remind us, and he won't be in the playoffs again for another year. So Father Time is undefeated. I thought Bernard Hopkins fought him to a draw, but eventually Father Time got him too.
You guys have heard about the cliff, right?
Yeah. By the way, Father Time.
Brady hadn't fell off.
Father Time. Well, no, but actually Brady was not nearly as good this year as he has been.
It's the position,
not nearly. But the point is, Father Time is undefeated. So we'll see.
Here you go, Max, with this Father Time stuff. Here you go. He ain't no legs under him. LeBron still proved that he still could play at this age. Max in this cliff stuff, and he's still on it. Now he thinks LeBron not gonna be able to prove it. He is gonna prove it.
No one's ever been this careers in the NBA as LeBron has. So we'll see if he can still do it a year later in the playoffs. But this is the real reason, like what the AD trade says about LeBron is LeBron and AD got the same agent. You know, it's clutch sports. So like the thing that boggled my mind about the Lakers is, guys, this is an inside job. How'd you screw it up? Like now next comes to, like, before this comes Ty Lue. It's all inside. It's good. Everything's getting funneled your way. LeBron, his coach, his partner in crime, it's all getting handed to you. And the Lakers managed to kind of botch it. They managed to not give LeBron his coach, create a problem with Jason Kidd as Frank Vogel's understudy, and that's going to be a problem. And now you got AD, but you didn't get the details right, so you don't have enough money for a third superstar.
They didn't want to be perceived as Team LeBron. They didn't want to be seen as LeBron.
They don't want to be perceived as champions. But my point is this: I don't know that it says that other free agents still want to play with LeBron. We will see, because when you get traded, it's not. I understand the AD has to be like, yeah, I'll play with that dude. I want to, and it makes a lot of sense, that pairing. Besides, just
that's not the same as signing in free agency.
Let's see if the Lakers get a real free agent to take their money now. Then
well, that's what you're saying, right? That the King's back, and obviously we're seeing that players want to play with him. Even though this is a trade, he asked to be traded.
And absolutely. And it's situational. Everybody wanted a chance to win. You would go, D. Jones, is you playing before the season, you go, do we have a chance at the championship? Let's be realistic. Yeah. The Warriors are going to win it.
Yeah.
You look at the Warriors depleted, it opens everything up. Now LeBron's back on his throne. So is
that narrative done that nobody wants to play with LeBron James?
I don't think that narrative was ever true. I just think the outside always wanted to say that,
people want to play with LeBron. They just don't know how to handle a person being tough on them and being a leader. People don't know how to just adjust to him.
No one wanted to match up with LeBron just because of all the outside stuff. But the outside stuff isn't bad, though, because every game is fully televised. You got so many games on TV. And I'm telling you right now, Molly, if I still had eligibility, my agent would be calling too.
Purple and gold?
Because I'm telling you, the shots that are going to be made out there by LeBron James and Anthony Davis on that perimeter for shooters, it's going to be paradise. It's going to be heaven. And I say this to you, Max. If LeBron James doesn't miss 17 games, does the Lakers make the playoffs?
By the skin of their teeth.
It doesn't matter. Do they make the playoffs?
But don't forget, they lost Lonzo, too. That
do
was
they
big.
make the playoffs?
I think so. I think they do, yes. I think they do.
Man, they're going to make the playoffs.
Forward to this year, coming up. Anthony Davis. If one of those guys happens to go out, we don't want to say that, knock on wood, it doesn't happen.
They're still making the playoffs.
They're still making the playoffs. And with a good core group of guys around them, I see them winning the West.
Ding, ding, ding. That's the problem.
But they're going to get those guys.
There's going to be more of a willingness for those kind of players to want to sign with the Lakers. I don't trust the Linda Rambis Lakers, the Rob Pelinka Lakers.
Yeah.
I don't trust them. Maybe they'll do it. I'm a Lakers fan. I want the Lakers to do well. Like on TV, where it's supposed to be objective. Well, it's nonsense. People have rooting interests. They're fans like everyone else. I want the Lakers to do well, but I don't trust that they will get the details right year one at least. So last year even, and Magic was on this show, they let Brooke Lopez go in favor of Val McGee.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Max, what about having more faith in the players? Forget the Lakers, just from the stance that they're going to go and realize we can capitalize. Everybody's chasing rings. There's no KD. There's no play. Unfortunately, we wish everyone was at full strength, but this is our opportunity. Why would we not look like franchise having LeBron and AD?
I will tell you why. Here's what's working against them, and this was not that hard to get it right. When I say inside job, I mean you got LeBron, you got Clutch in your corner. They're going to send AD your way. By the way, I'm not accusing anyone of anything. This is my observation,
of course.
My opinion. They're going to send AD your way. Get LeBron as coach, duh. Let's show everyone, yes, LeBron is running the show. I don't care what LeBron, I don't want it that perceived.
Yeah.
Yes, LeBron's running, but that's good. LeBron knows in the Eastern Conference for years, right? But what the Lakers, the signal sent the marketplace is we're a little schizophrenic. Like we bring LeBron in, but we deny him as coach, and now we bring AD in because we had the chance to. I don't know that every role player in the league is looking at the Lakers going, yes, that's a healthy, functional organization that I want to be a part of. You got a coach in there, fail. A guy in there set up, stab him in the back and take his job. Like, I'm just talking about the how it's set up is not the most appealing. I agree. You got LeBron and AD. That's offsets a lot of stuff, but maybe not everything.
I think what you got to do is credit LeBron for this. When you reach out to him or Rich Paul, those guys, they were always cool, calm, and collected. Magic Johnson steps down. Lakers missed the playoffs. These guys were chilling. From day one, they knew it wasn't going to happen in the very first year, so they were relaxed.
This is a reality